I came to Good Samaritan to learn more about some of the innovations that they were bringing to their incredibly interesting marketplace. I was not prepared to be surprised. I was amazed with the openness, the sense of imagination, the willingness to partner with different organizations, and to bring technology into the lives of seniors and their families, but to actually adapt the technology to the needs of their audience. This is an unusual approach in this age, and I think that the insights that they're going to gather from the work that they're going to do is really going to change the world. So it's 2012 by the time you're watching this video. This is the year I turned 50. So I like to joke with my friends that it was appropriate that the Mayan calendar suggests that this is the year the entire world comes to an end. But what I'm really looking forward for my next 50 years is a new way of thinking about aging that makes me feel optimistic, that I can continue to contribute, that I can live where I want to live, that I can continue to work in ways that's interesting to me, and I don't have to be a bungee jumping senior or a vineyard owning senior. I can be my version of it. And I'm particularly excited about the way that technology is going to enable me to do that, to live well at home, to be able to communicate with people when they're far away, as my faculties start to change, so I can still enjoy the things that I want to enjoy, and travel and move and cook and eat and see and hear and all that kind of good stuff. But mostly what I'm hoping is that there will continue to be wonderful models for people who are just like me, who are aging in ways that feel more, that resonate more with me, as opposed to some either hyper-glamorous or an unusually vigorous form of aging that just isn't going to work for me and my family. Basically, I just want to be me until I can't be me anymore, and I don't think that's a lot to ask. You know, as I've cared for older relatives in the last few years, I was struck by how difficult some of the basic decisions that we had to make about what their course of care was and how we could continue to show them that we loved and valued them, and just having them around. I think one of the biggest challenges that families face is just the information that's around them. Is it the right information? Are they making the right choices? They've got limited time and limited money and limited emotional capacity to make these choices. So having trusted resources that can help you filter through not only the noise of what are your healthcare options, but the noise that's going on inside you. The decisions that you're making on behalf of an older person who may not be able to make those decisions for themselves is the right one, because the consequences of making a wrong choice seem so dire. And that kind of partnership, I think, is invaluable, because the technology is only going to be getting more interesting and more ubiquitous. You know, what you really need when you're a family that's caring for an older person is a friend you can trust. My most important piece of advice I have for the Good Samaritan family is don't take my advice. I am wrong about so much. That's what makes being a reporter so much fun, is that I get to be surprised all the time and have my biases revealed in such a wonderful way. And I think that is a secret way of giving you a piece of advice, is that knowing who you are at your core means that you have a heart that cannot be distracted by some of the other wonderful opportunities that you're going to find out there, both through technology and through increasing your donor base and increasing your partnership base. That holding on to that heart, but maintaining an open spirit. You know, having a bias towards learning is the most important thing that an organization can institute within themselves, especially when you know you can't be pulled off course. Because there's a whole world out there that can change your mission, that can change the way you deliver services, the way you think about who you're talking to, and if you're open to it, you can figure out how to really scale that in a beautiful way. But holding on to your heart is the only way to do it. Hey, Good Sam, I am Ellen McGirt. I'm a senior writer with Fast Company magazine, and it's been such an honor to hang out with you these past couple of days.